Okay, I think so. Alrighty, welcome back out to the garden. If you've seen me prepping in my garden and I show all the clean beds around me, and you've been seeing these two behind me that are, why isn't she doing anything with those? So these are, I'll show a clip here, how beautiful they look in the summertime, my strawberry beds. But they are 4 years old, past their prime production. So we are pulling these out this year. I'm going to just use one of my green stalk garden planters for strawberries. And this is where we're going to do some experimental garden spaces. I know one of them, at least, I'm going to do traditional straw bale gardening in. But let me grab this. What I went ahead and did every year, they produce babies inside the bed, but the runners always creep over the sides and produce, you know, probably 2 or 3 babies each. And I went through and harvested them all and put them, I've got probably 4 boxes worth. And it's gonna rain tonight, so I wanted to get it done before those strawberries wake up. And I'm gonna just stick these in the garden shed until this weekend, where I'll plant them up in my green stalk garden planter. So what I'm doing right now, though, that I'm going to share with you guys is pulling these raised beds up and how I'm going to just prep the ground underneath for my future straw bale garden. And as you can see, there's lots of grass. These were 2 of my worst beds for grass pressure, and I'm just assuming I just did not either lay cardboard down properly underneath or something, because I have not had that pressure in the other beds at all. So let's get to work. Funny story about these beds? No, I'll save that later. Oh no, it's falling apart on me. Yeah, that one's completely rotten. So funny story about these beds. If you notice, they're smaller than my 4x8 raised beds. I'm guessing they're 6.5 by 3. Something 7 by 3, and they were my kids' loft beds that we built them at our previous home. They were like connected from the ceiling, and they had their desk underneath them. And I said, hey, when we were moving, let's take those. They'll make great raised beds. Okay, I think I got it all. So just to let you know what kind of strawberries I grow, they are a June bearing all-star, so they're not a strawberry plant that produces all season or multiple times. I do tend to get a few in the fall, but not many to speak of. Now you don't have to do this. This is crabgrass. I don't know if it grows everywhere. I think you guys have like down south Bermuda grass, out west something else similar to it. And it's just grass that you can't kill if you want to. It's very hard without chemicals. So I'm just pulling some of that in the big clumps where it grows. And let me see if I can show you an example of an old strawberry, like a mother versus a new strawberry baby plant. Okay, here we go. So this is an old strawberry crown versus a new strawberry crown, and I can always tell because the roots are very yellowy white, very nice, versus old crown roots are very dark reddish brown. So if you're going to be harvesting new strawberry plants from your existing strawberry beds, just look for young starts. I'm just gonna go through here randomly and fork up any strawberry plants that easily come. I'm not being gentle here. This is not how I harvested the ones I want to keep, but I don't want this to go to waste, and I'll just spread them over in the wood section. And any that take off, they can continue to flourish, and maybe as we're walking through the property, we can grab a snack along the way. Just like that, I'm done enough, I should say. So I'm just gonna rake it back level after cleaning it up. If anything comes to surface that I see, I'll pull it, and then I'm gonna get my cardboard laid down. Beautiful soil in there for sure. Nothing too major. There might be a couple strawberry plants, a couple pieces of grass, but the cardboard will take care of that enough. All right, what I'm about to do, if you're new to gardening, it's a method that a lot of people use just so you don't have to till your soil. When I originally did all of my garden, I didn't do anything to break up the grass. All I would do is take down a really thick layer of cardboard and lay it down. And when I say thick, like this is folded, undone, and just lay it down. Now you're supposed to take the tape off. Tape will not break down. I'm honestly not even gonna bother with that. Eventually it comes up, and I can just pull it up as the cardboard breaks down. So I'm gonna lay this cardboard down really thick all the way out to where I've disturbed the wood chips. I'll show you guys when I'm done. So I know that doesn't look pretty. It doesn't look pretty at all, but don't worry. Once you put your raised beds on it, or say you're doing like a no-till lasagna garden, for me it's straw bales. I'm gonna have my straw bales on it, and then I'm just gonna wood chip around the straw bales to hold the cardboard down and keep that weed pressure away. Yep, and I have 4 more that I can do, the bed behind you guys. So that's gonna be it for now. I think what I'm gonna do, I know a lot of people will use T-post and twine in case you're trellising something high. I just plan on doing, for my first time experimenting with it, things like cucumbers, pumpkins, zucchini, things like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some hay twine and tie it around itself to hold them nice and tight together. But probably 2 weeks from now, mid-April or so, I'm going to California for my birthday to spend it with Abigail. So maybe when I get back from that, we will start conditioning these bales for planting. So I got a lot done out here in the garden. I'm gonna do the exact same thing with the strawberry bed behind you guys. And I look forward to just seeing a different growing style and a different dimension in the garden this year. So thanks guys for coming along, and I'm gonna head in before it starts raining. Talk to you guys later.